Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this makeup look. I did a navy smoky eye and a pale pink nude lip. So if you would like to see how I got this makeup look, please keep watching. So starting off this makeup look, I'm using my Constellation Grape water spray, and then on top of that, I'm going to be using my Smashbox primer water. For foundation, I'm using Maybelline Dewy+Smooth foundation, and I'm in the shade 125 Nude Beige. And then I'm going to be mixing a little bit of the Celestial Drops by Cover FX together, and I'm blending that all over my face with my damp sponge. To brighten up my under, I'm going in with Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser, and then I'm going to blend that in lightly with my damp sponge as well. For concealer, I'm using NYX HD Concealer, and I'm in the shade Fair. And then I'm going to be blending out that concealer with my Morphe E8, and then back over everything with my damp sponge to make sure everything is blended nicely together. To contour my nose and my lips, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal concealer stick in the shade Medium Deep, and I'm going to be blending that out with my Artiste brush Oval 3. To highlight the center of my nose, I'm using my L'Oreal concealer stick in the shade Light, and I'm also blending that out with the Oval 3 brush. To set my under eyes, I'm using MAC Emphasize Pro Powder and my Real Techniques setting brush. To set the rest of my face, I'm using this Wet n Wild Photofocus press powder in the shade Warm Light and just a big fluffy powder brush. For bronzer, I'm taking this Makeup Forever Sculpting Duo in the shade 01, and I'm using the bronzer shade and my Morphe E3 brush, which is way too big to fit in there. I think that's why I had such a hard time trying to get product to put on my face. I feel like I had to build it up a few times, but I did like how it left kind of like a natural bronzy look to my skin. To contour, I'm taking my Kevyn Light Sculpting Powder and my Real Techniques contour brush. And then after I'm done contouring everywhere, I went back in with my Morphe E3 just to make sure my bronzer and my contour were all blended together. For blush, I'm taking Milani's Luminoso. This is my #1 favorite blush ever made. Ever. And I'm applying it with my Tarte blush brush. For highlighter, I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome and my Smashbox fan brush. Getting started on the eyes, we're opening up the Lorac Pro Palette and we're going to be setting our entire lid with the shade Cream. Now I'm taking the shade Taupe and I'm just going to be blending that into my crease. Now I'm taking this Milani Constellation gel eyeliner in the shade Enchanted Lapis. I don't know. It's pretty though. And I'm applying it with my MAC 242 brush. Now going in with the shade Slate, I'm going to be placing this all over the top of that Milani eyeliner that we first put down, and I'm just applying enough till I feel like the eyeliner isn't sticky anymore. Now I'm taking Slate on my Sigma E25 brush and I'm just buffing that into my crease so that way we don't have any harsh lines between the lid and then the taupe shade. So I thought it was getting a little messy, so I thought I would try the Jaclyn Hill technique where she puts the RCMA no color powder on the sides and kind of lets it bake. And I applied that with my Morphe M331 brush. And now I'm just continuing to buff that slate shade into the crease just to smoke it out as much as I like. Now I'm taking this Anastasia single shadow in the shade Fresh Peach, and I'm just buffing this right above the shade Taupe because I wanted a little bit more warmth in that area, so I thought I would go in with an orange shade, or I even thought that mustard would work too, like a mustard shade. So now I just wiped off my brush and I'm just blending everything together, and I'm wiping off that loose powder, and I don't really know if it did any good, but oh well. Now I'm just buffing the shade Slate on my lower lash line. Now I'm going slightly underneath that shade with the shade Taupe. Then I switched to a Sigma pointed pencil brush and I'm just reapplying the shade Slate. Just to clean up the smoky eye a little bit, I went in with that Wet n Wild pressed Photofocus powder and I'm just lightly buffing around those edges. Now we're going in with the shade called Nude, and I'm going to be using this as my brow highlight and my inner corner highlight. And then I decided I would pop a little bit of that nude shade right in the center of my lid just to give us some dimension, or I guess give me some dimension. And then I just went back over it with my Sigma blending brush just to blend the two shades together. To set my makeup, I'm using MAC Fix Plus, and I'm also using the NYX Dewy Setting Spray. Now I'm going to be applying some lashes off camera, and I'm using House of Lashes Iconic Lashes, and this is what they look like. They're really hard to see out of. I think I should have cut them, but they are really pretty. So now I just took a nude eyeliner and I'm just running that in my waterline. And And now I'm applying some lower lash mascara. Moving on to lips, we're using Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner. And now in with Anastasia Liquid Lipstick in the shade Milkshake. And now I'm just touching up the liquid lipstick with the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Liner. Okay guys, that completes this makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!